Did you guys have audio issues when Nick was talking about the social media stuff?
Sure.
It's just like audio feedback. I think this is perfect.
Try one more time.
We're good. Yeah.
Do we get to see a draft of this before it gets posted to social media? I'm Josh Robbie, engineering technician, and I typically drink my coffee black and only during the winter.
My name's Nick Amatuccio. I'm a project engineer, and I've never had a cup of coffee in my life.
Why are you both... How important is it to pay attention to your surroundings when you're driving through construction zones?
I mean, I'd say it's very important. Workers can't always see you if you're walking, especially through a construction zone. So making eye contact with especially operators of a large backhoe or something of that sort.
Kind of to piggyback off what Nick said, you obviously don't want to be in a big piece of equipment's blind spot.
Road closed and detour signs, you see those a lot in construction sites. Are they just suggestions?
You'd be surprised at the lack of understanding about what the definition of road closed to through traffic is. We get a lot of vehicle traffic that thinks that they can get through to the next street that they're trying to get on. People get in a fuss, and obviously the sign is there for a reason. Trying to keep both the traveling public safe and the workers safe doing the actual work. Don't air this.
Yeah. As a driver during construction season, how can I keep my sanity with the inevitable delays that are going to happen?
I mean, I'd say just be patient, like I was mentioning before. Make sure you leave early if you're living in a construction site. Leave your house a few minutes early, 5 to 10 minutes early even, because construction is a moving operation. The different routes you might take each day might change. So leaving a few minutes early, knowing you might have to turn around and go a different route than you normally do, will definitely help.
Do either of you have a unique story of someone not following signage?
I could count on both fingers and toes how many times people have drove around signs that were indicating the road was closed. There's been a handful of times where people have went around signs and actually gotten stuck in the roadway and had to call a tow company.
To kind of go off of that, one time we were pouring fresh concrete sidewalk in a heavily pedestrian area in a downtown corridor, and it was right at the end of the school day, and a school bus was letting off a bunch of kids. One of the kids just started running off the bus towards home, running down the sidewalk, ran right through the barricades and right into the fresh concrete, fell and got his legs and arms all full of concrete. Had to hose him down right there with the concrete truck. So,
any final thoughts? Anything that you think that the general public needs to know with upcoming construction season to make sure both the workers and the public are staying safe?
I would just say slow down, make sure you're looking at signs as much as possible and actually reading them. Try to put them out and update them as much as possible to actually let you know where you should be going. And then just be patient. Things change on a daily basis, lots of times out of our control, out of the contractor's control. So just be patient and realize we're trying to get everything done as soon as possible and realize your frustrations. So.
Yeah, and I think, like Nick said, patience is ultimately the biggest virtue. We certainly understand the inconveniences, and we're, like Nick said, we're trying to get this thing done so to try to return people back to their normal lives as quick as possible there.
Thank you guys for being our first social distancing coffee break.
Cool, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.